Good morning, dear hearts. Namaste. Oceans and oceans and oceans of love. Good afternoon. Good evening. And good night, Australia. Thank you so much, dear hearts, for your presence here. Good morning. Love you all. Ascended Master Love. So I hope you are ready to charge yourself with Ascended Master opulence and blessings of the light. So, dear hearts, let's go. Let's start it in God's way. Welcome to the 7 Sacred Weeks Vlog 13. In today's service, we will perform contemplation of the I Am Presence chart, Ascended Master's Discourse on Opulence, Opulence Decrees, and Outpouring of Blessings for everyone on the planet. And as always, before we start, just feel your mighty I Am presence within your hearts. Just feel the reality of this presence right here and now in your physical body. Acknowledge this presence as the only power and intelligence govern your thoughts, feelings, words, and deeds. And send your love, your deepest love and gratitude to your presence. It's a great privilege to be alive. And feeling this living presence of life, light, and love within you, let us make together the opening blessing. Beloved mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere, we love you, bless, and thank you forever, forever and beyond, for I am in you, and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, let us move our attention to our Christmas star above our houses. Just visualizing this beautiful star shining and expanding great blessings in the area where you live. Visualize millions of light rays descending from that star, blessing everyone, everything within your area with ascended master love, opulence, happiness, wisdom, peace, and perfection of the light. And now just connect your star with the star above the Royal Teton Retreat. Just feed this connection by the power of your attention. And feel the pulsation of this sacred place. Feel the presence of the Ascended Masters there. They are with us. And they will support us during this service to the light. Also, let us feed by the power of our attention, our force field, the beautiful shining sphere of light around the planet, built up by the love of our threefold flame, by the love of our hearts. And may the Ascended Masters protect this force field, protect our service to the light, protect our atmosphere and our internet connection. And may they pour their light and blessings upon us and upon the planet through this force field. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, dear hearts, take the water. Just feel the living substance in this water. And let us go together. Beloved I Am Presence, Saint Germain, Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, Lord of the elements and powers of light, please charge this mineral water with whatever substances and virtues we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies when we drink this water at the end of our decrees. By the light of God that never fails, I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And let's put the water to be charged during this service. And today we are going to work on our electronic circle of protection. We will visualize the steps of this electronic circle. And then in the end, as always, we are going to make the calls to seal this visualization. And to start, just place yourself In the position of the Chila, just visualize that you are there. In that position, feeling the reality of the divine presence that you are. And first feel the violet flame blazing and blazing and blazing in through and around you. Just feel the violet flame alive, sweeping your atomic structure of your physical, etheric, emotional, and mental bodies, purifying it right now. Just feel the action of raising that the violet flame. Do in your 4 lower bodies. And now move your attention for a while in your tube of light, that electronic light substance that descends from your I am presence and clothe you in ascended master light, ascended master love, ascended master purity and perfection of light. Feel the electrons dancing around you. Feel the energy of this electronic substance. The life of the Christ. The body of the Christ. And now I would like that you feel the violet flame blazing in your tube of light. And hold on this visualization. I like to be aware of this violet flame blazing in through and around me. I like to be aware of this tube of light or light substance close to me. We need to have this awareness. Then just add the blue lightning of cosmic Christ purity around your tube of light. Just visualizing this blue lightning sealing your tube of light, making it invincible to human creation. Then I would like that you move your attention to your electronic body, the presence within it, your source of love, light, and life. and visualize the rays of the presence, the white, radiant rays expanding into all directions, flooding your world. When you call for something, someone, the presence instantaneously send those rays to help. So just visualize those beautiful rays of light expanding, and also feel the reality of your causal body, your true treasure house. And now just feel the whole action of your electronic circle. Feel the violet flame blazing. Be aware of life substance around you, shining like a sun, giving you protection, energy, vitality to fulfill your daily tasks. Feel the presence shining and in perfect control of your world. And feel that you have right here and now the power and powers of your causal body at your use for the fulfillment of your divine plan. And so it's time, and let us call beloved mighty again presence, ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, our higher mental bodies and cosmic beings of light. I am the violet flame in through and around my four lower bodies, always sustained in God's purity. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and now this call I am. I am the beauty, perfection, and power of my tube of crystalline white light substance, always bright, radiant and full of vibrations of light that makes and keeps me invisible and invincible to all human creation now and forever. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and now this call I am. I am the invincible power of the wall of radiant blue flame sealing my tube of light, giving me total protection against disturbance elements and human suggestions. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and now this call I am. And I am the invincible power of my electronic circle of protection, now manifested and forever sustained. I am the invincible power of my electronic circle of protection, now manifested and forever sustained. I am the invincible power of my electronic circle of protection, now manifested and forever sustained. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty. Fulfill and now this call, I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So, dear hearts, just to feel the reality of your electronic circle of protection. And I call now that our beloved mighty I am presence can keep us within this almighty protection. So we may live on this planet fulfilling our divine plan, but nevermore be touched by human creation. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now to introduce our Opulence Decrees, let's hear some words of our beloved Elohim Cyclopedia. He told us, as you let the light flow to illuminate and bless everyone on your path, the light also expands within you. For by giving light, you attract light. By giving love, you attract love. By giving peace, you attract peace. Therefore, whatever good thing you want to expand within you or in your world, you need to learn to give it to others. Some of you may say, beloved Cyclopedia, I am financially ruined. How can I give money to others? And I ask you, do you need to have a fat bank account to make decrees of prosperity for all those who share life with you? No, you just need to forget your problem for a while and strive to wish with all the power and love of your heart prosperity for others on your path. Because by focusing on charging your brothers and sisters with God's opulence, you will certainly attract the same opulence to your own world. Most of the time, you don't realize that when you are jealous of someone's success or think that someone is not worthy of what they have, you are indirectly wishing for that person's fail. And so you charge yourselves with the energy of failure and attract losses in your life. Because if you cause someone suffering, you attract people who will hurt you. If you criticize someone, you attract opposition towards you. If you are stingy, your resources will tend to run out. My beloved children, the law of return is infallible. Therefore, even if it is for a selfish reason, if you are smart enough, you need to dissolve these destructive habits and begin to desire success, victory, happiness, and prosperity for everyone in this world. And I mean everyone, including those who maybe you dislike. We wish to lift you above all your difficulties. We wish for your victory, but for us to help you, you need to be steadfast and correct yourselves Because if you do not, you close the door to our blessings in your life. And dear hearts, thank you first, beloved Cyclopia, for this wonderful discourse that was during the last 7 sacred weeks. And I put here this discourse because sometimes we have lacks in our lives and we don't know why. Yes, of course, we are responsible for those lacks, but we don't know consciously why they happen because we think that we are doing everything right. But we cannot perceive our habits of thinking, feeling, speaking, and acting. We are constantly looking to others and we can point their weaks, their problems, but we do not see our own, our problems inside us. And so we can call for opulence, we can call for healing, but we are not going to have any blessings because we are not able to change the causes and course of those lacks within us. And so we need to start being aware of ourselves. And we shall not put our attention on others. What they are doing or not is not our business. Our business is to correct ourselves, is to call opulence happiness for ourselves and for the world. And if you do not do that, we cannot expect that something will change in our lives. Sorry, we cannot expect it. We can call and we can make 1,000,000 calls for opulence. It will not help us in any way. We need to correct ourselves. This work is hard. There is no miraculous promise here because it's a work that depends of our efforts. In this work, we need to work. If we do not work, we don't have results. And the work needs to be done and needs to be done in the right way. Because sometimes we can think that we are working, but we are calling, make decrees, but we are not correcting ourselves. So we stay stuck in the same position. So we are going to call for opulence. We are going to call for healing, but be aware we need to change ourselves. All the roots of problems are within us. And so it's important to understand it because otherwise we just do service to the light, think that we are doing great things, but we are not having results because we are not changing the roots of causes inside us. And everything is inside us. And so I put this decree here is a wonderful decree. I have done this decree, I don't know how many times, maybe over 1,000,000. I think in the first time that I started the decree, years and years ago, I don't know, I started doing it because I would like to dissolve the causes and course of impurity in my life because that time I understood that everything in my reality was my own responsibility. and not the problems of others. So let's do it, and let's call it with the power of our hearts, wishing that the causes and cores of impurities be dissolved within us, so that we can have the happiness, opulence, healing, and joy, good relationships, and everything good that we may desire. So, together, let's do it. Beloved mighty and presence, and beloved Elohim of purity, I demand, I command the removal of all the limitations and problems from my word that have been the interference with my channel of boundless supply. Remove every focus of impurity in and around me right now, everywhere, forever. Of my own free will, I take my stand for unconditional, invincible purity and obedience in this outer self. All unkindness, resentment, irritation, secret thoughts, and feelings of impurity, I demand are annihilated and prevented, so the light of my higher mental body through this outer self holds the condition in which perfect balance and invincible purity forever manifest. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And so, dear hearts, just feel the Elohim of purity, and He is doing Ray, beloved Astrea, enfold in you your four lower bodies in cosmic Christ purity. And feel that it is cosmic light dissolve all the causes and cores of impurity within you. And so it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now let us just feel the wonderful presence, glorious, of the God of gold. He will be our sponsor in the service to the light. Just feel your connection with Him. Send Him your love. Through your love, you make connection to receive His blessings. And let us exercise a little bit the mantra of this year. Let's feel this sun presence of Lord Maitreya here shining in our third eye, expanding golden light in, through, and around our heads. And also feel the connection with the cosmic mind of the God of gold. And let us call together. I am awake, alert, aligned. I am awake, alert, aligned. I am awake, alert, aligned. With God of gold, cosmic mind aligned, I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am awake, alert, aligned. I am awake, alert, aligned. With God of gold, cosmic mind aligned, I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am awake, alert, align. I am awake, alert, align. I am awake, alert, align. With the God of God's cosmic mind align. I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. So feel your perfect connection with the source of gold and light. And let us call feeling golden light descending upon us. Beloved mighty and presence, beloved Mahatohan, God of gold and power and powers of love, we humbly call, open the floodgates of heaven, open the floodgates of heaven, open the floodgates of heaven. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. Open the floodgates of heaven, open the floodgates of heaven, open the floodgates of heaven. Open to now by God's own hand. Open to now by God's own hand. Open to now by God's own hand. Open the floodgates of heaven, open the floodgates of heaven, open the floodgates of heaven. Open it now by God's love ray. Open it now by God's love ray. Open it now by God's love ray. Open the floodgates of heaven, open the floodgates of heaven, open the floodgates of heaven. Open it today, open it to stay, open it God's way. In our hands and use the God's supply overflows every day. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. And I am the resurrection, the life of my overwhelming, mighty supply of ever good thing, which I had in the first two golden ages. I demand it again, come forth to serve me and fulfill the divine plan, the ascended Master's way, right now. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. I am, I am, I am, I know I am. I am the resurrection and the life of my overwhelming, mighty supply of every good thing. So just feel that supply descending from your beloved mighty I am presence upon you. And let's call 2 times more. I am the resurrection and the life of my overwhelming, mighty supply of every good thing. I am the resurrection and the life of my overwhelming, mighty supply of every good thing. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, God of gold and cosmic violet flame, I demand and I am the miracle supply of the cosmic violet consuming flame of 1,000 suns in its threefold action, physically manifested here, now and forever, with the full power, possessing and rolling us out for eternity. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. Thank you, beloved violet flame. And I am God of God's mighty riches and supply of every good thing. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. I am God of God's mighty riches and supply of every good thing. By God's own hand, by God's own hand, by God's own hand. I am God of God, mighty riches and supply of every good thing. By God's love way, by God's love way, by God's love way, I am God of God's mighty riches and supply of every good thing. And do it today, do it to stay, do it God's way, do it by God's precipitating ray, control and protect forever to stay. fulfilling the Ascended Master's divine plan, the Ascended Master's way, in all ever do or contact unto our ascended and free. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, I am the resurrection and the life of the Ascended Master's original divine way of manifesting God's supply of every good thing, a billion times more each instant of each day, with lightning speed each instant of each hour. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, and beloved goddess of justice, hold about me and all under this radiation and of violet consumming flame to keep our words balanced and to give us the supply we require everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, and beloved God of gold, release the supply to us, release the supply to us, release the supply to us. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Release the supply to us, release the supply to us, release the supply to us. Abundant money now on hand, abundant money now on hand, abundant money now on hand. Release the supply to us, release the supply to us, release the supply to us. Millions each hour, millions each hour, millions each hour. Release the supply to us, release the supply to us, release the supply to us. By beloved victory's power, by beloved victory's power, by beloved victory's power. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, just visualize the flow of great treasure descending upon you. You can imagine it as euros or dollars or whatever money that you'd like to have. You can visualize it as jewels of light. You can visualize it as virtues descending upon you, talents and blessings of whatever you would like to manifest. As we do this great, let's keep this visualization, or just visualizing gold raining upon you. So let's do it, feeling the reality of this blessing. Beloved mighty and present, seven mighty Elohim, gods of mountains and beloved God of gold, please rain down your treasure house, rain down your treasure house, and draw your treasure house. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Rain down your treasure house, rain down your treasure house, rain down your treasure house. As much as you can, as much as you can, as much as you can. Rain down your treasure house, rain down your treasure house, rain down your treasure house. Spill it wide and through, spill it wide and through, spill it wide and through. Rain down your treasure house, rain down your treasure house, rain down your treasure house. My dreams come true. Our dreams come true. Mankind's dreams come true. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And our beloved Saint Germain tells us the natural tendency of life is love, peace, beauty, harmony, and opulence. For life cares not who loses it, but it constantly is certain to pour more of its perfection into manifestation always with that lifting process which is ever inherent within itself. Continually remind yourself, I live, move, and have my being, and all outer expression in the full opulence of God made manifest every moment. And thus reminding yourself of this invincible, unconquerable presence, you keep the door open for its pure, invincible essence and intelligence to wave into your outer expression that wondrous perfection. Thank you, beloved Saint Germain. So, we need to remind that we are here to manifest God's opulence and perfection in all that we are. And so I would like that you open your hands and just feel that full opulence of God descending upon and just absorb by the power of your feeling this opulence. So just feel it and let us call the statement of beloved Saint Germain 3 times. I live, move, and have my being, and all outer expression in the full opulence of God made manifest every moment. I live, move, and have my being, and all outer expression in the full opulence of God made manifest every moment. I live, move, and have my being, and all outer expression in the full opulence of God made manifest every moment. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And just feel that you are completely flooded by the limitless opulence of God and made manifest visibly in your word. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And let us continue. Beloved mighty and presence, beloved Saint Germain, seven mighty Elohim Mahatohan and God of God. Sweep money into us, sweep money into us, sweep money into us, mighty I am. Sweep money into us, sweep money into us, sweep money into us. Take thy command. Sweep money into us, sweep money into us, sweep money into us. Run our business each day. Sweep money into us, sweep money into us, sweep money into us. Make us use it your way. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So feel this reality of opulence in your life right here and now. And I am the resurrection and the life of my overwhelming, mighty supply of every good thing which I had in the first two golden ages. I demand it again come forth to serve me and fulfill the divine plan, the ascended Master's way, right now, everywhere, forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, God of gold and cosmic Christ, supply us by love, violet flame, love, cosmic Christ, love of the mighty I am. Supply us by love, violet flame, love, cosmic Christ, love, by God's heart, head, and hand. Supply us by love, violet flame love, cosmic Christ love, the cosmic Christ way. Supply us by love, violet flame love, cosmic Christ love, that forever holds sway. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved seraphs may explain to us. Do you not see, blessed ones? The only reason problems exist or abuse accumulate is because of your disturbance and agitation. Such feeling does not allow enough of the power of the presence to get through undisturbed and uninterrupted to produce the conditions which bring it about quickly. That is the only reason you do not have it. You think persons, places, and conditions are to blame. All of it once, erase that from your minds, please, if you want to be free. Not all the human beings in creation can interfere with one of you in the money supply and everything else we will require when you stand one with your presence and keep your attention there. Refuse to accept that the appearance of the world, which breed of discord and human limitations, have any power. And so, dear hearts, that is the problem. When we put our attention in someone else, or in the problems of the world, we are not in our I am presence. And if we are not in I am presence, we cannot have results. So, and then we say, oh, I don't have it because someone has done it for me. It's not true. It's not true. No one can stop us to have what is our birthright. But to do that, to have that protection, we need to stay firm in our beloved mighty and presence, because within this presence is our treasure house. But all the times that I move the attention to other or to the world problems, I am not in the presence. And if I am not in the presence, I cannot have the opulence of the presence, the healing of the presence, the blessings of the presence. I need always to come back, and I need to concentrate, to be firm in my I am presence. And a good way to do that is just keep the attention in your daily activities, in whatever you need to do, in your tasks, and so what you can do the best in your work, but don't focus the attention on others. Of course, we are interacting, we help each other when something happen in our lives, but then after we need to come back to our own life and work on ourselves, because no one can stop us, no one can disturb us if we are in our beloved mighty and presence. So be aware of that. And it's a training. It's not something easy. I know, even for me, it's not easy, because we are connected to others. We hear people say, I have my husband. It's not a spiritual person. So I hear him talking about the word or things that happen. And I need to say, Yes, I know that, but I know the presence is in control. And I go to stay in my mighty presence. I need always to remind myself here is the place where I needed to do well. It's not easy. But as we do it daily, it becomes day by day easily. I tell you that I am training it for a few years, over 15 years, so I know that. And so now just feel the blessings of the presence descending upon you, and let us call together. Mighty and presence, higher mental bodies of all mankind, God of gold, all great beings, powers, and legions of light. Make all our purses blaze and blaze and blazing with thy substance of the cosmic light. Make all our purses blaze and blazing and blazing with thy victory and thy might. Make all our purses blazing, blazing, and blazing with all thy money, wealth, and power. Make all our purses blazing, blazing, and blazing, and crown jammed, full now every hour. Make all our purses blazing, blazing, and blazing, overwhelming with thy power. Make all our purses blazing, blazing, and blazing, all triumphant with thy power. Make all our purses blazing, blazing, and blazing, and invincible with thy power. Make all our purses blazing, blazing, and blazing, eternally perfect with thy power. Make all our purses blazing, blazing, and blazing, and self-luminous every hour. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty, I am presence, mighty healers and ascended masters. I stand face and conquer with my heart's flame of fire love to thee, and I am invincibly, victoriously, eternally, this instant God free, tax free, Christ free, debt free, ascended master free, violet flame free. I stand face and conquer with my heart's flame of fiery love to thee, and I am invincibly, victoriously, eternally, this instant God free, tax free, Christ free, debt free, ascended master free, violet flame free. I stand, face and conquer with my heart's flame of fire and love to thee, and I am invincibly, victoriously, eternally, this instant God free, tax free, Christ free, debt free, ascended master free, violet flame free, cosmic Christ free from all lack and limitation everywhere forever. And I demand it is physically manifest. I expect it is physically manifest. I am this physically manifest, manifest, manifest in our ascended Jesus Christ, victory, light, and freedom attained right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence God of gold, mighty Virgo, and beloved Mahatahan, I am the divine opulence of God overflowing in our hands and use. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am the divine opulence of God overflowing in our hands and use. God's infinite opulence we now command. God's infinite opulence we now command. God's infinite opulence we now command. I am the divine opulence of God overflowing in our hands and using. God's infinite opulence we now accept. God's infinite opulence we now accept. God's infinite opulence we now accept. I am the divine opulence of God overflowing in our hands and use. God's infinite opulence we now receive. So open your heart and hands to receive this God's opulence. God's infinite opulence we now receive. God's infinite opulence we now receive. Beloved, I am presence. Please, let God's opulence in our lives always increase every day. Please, let God's opulence in our lives always increase every day. Please, let God's opulence in our lives always increase every day. Beloved and mighty, I am presence and God of God. Make this supply of all good things permanent and ever growing for us and all human beings, until we are all ascended and free. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Because I am, I know I am the great enjoyment and release of this money perfection which I am calling forth and using to produce perfection, victory, and freedom of delight for all everywhere. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now just feel this divine opulence of God that is shining upon you, upon your house, and just visualizing that the mighty and presence precipitates all the desires, all constructive desires of your heart. Just feel full of this opulence. Make a promise to you to stand firm in your beloved mighty and presence, and also firm in the activity of blessing others. We shall just desire good for everyone on this planet and in the universe. Just visualize and energize it for others what you want to have in your own world. Just feel that everything in your world is perfect, and all lacks and obstacles disappear right here and now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved God of God taught us, my beloved children, the God of nature and I are willing to shower you with our boundless blessings if you continue to unite your efforts to charge the earth and humanity with a saying that you master love, a saying that you master wisdom, a saying that you master kindness, a saying that you master peace, a saying that you master brotherhood, and a saying that you master consciousness of light. Under our direction, there are created treasures and gifts that must come forth for the blessing of humanity. And these wishes shall descend through those who are examples of God's perfection and walk within the laws of love and cosmic harmony. Therefore, my children, strive to remain harmonious, keeping your attention focused on the act of pouring out blessings, saying no to every discordant element and feeling. Then you will give us the green light to descend with our electronic substance in your tube of light, which will be an invincible magnet for drawing great wishes into your world. Remember that there is nothing more important than your peace. My beloved children, for peace is the power that sustains God's blessings in your world. The God of nature and I perfectly control the elements and all channels of supply of good things in this world. If you continue to cooperate with our work of bringing harmony and blessings to elementals, angels, and human beings, we will show you our deep gratitude. We will pour our blessings upon you, and they will overflow to such a point that they will also bless everyone who crosses your path. Thank you, beloved God of God, for this wonderful, glorious discourse that was given to us also in the last 7 sacred weeks. So let us accept this challenge of God of God. Let us keep us harmonious and always concentrated in the activity of blessings, of pouring our blessings to everyone, to everything. I love when I am walking with my dog in the mornings to bless the fields, the trees, the bushes. I like to bless the earth, the air, the sky, the clouds. When someone crosses my way, I love to bless silently. Silent I am in that listening grace, connected to the source and pouring blessings on my way. And so I live in a very charmed world. My husband always tells me that, because I am always in the activity of blessings. And so when we do that, we see miracles everywhere in our lives. I am the example of that. I use it and I know that is true. This law is true because I proved it to myself. So you may do the same. So in this moment, dear heart, just visualizing the golden flame of God of gold blazing in, through, and around this planet. Visualizing His boundless blessings and opulence, enfolding and flooding the planet. Visualize the planet and its atmosphere being enlightened with this golden flame of the heart of God of God. Visualize His blessings and opulence being a reality for every human being, angel, and elemental that belongs to this evolution. Visualizing all the nations and people living in peace, opulence, and happiness. Try to feel for a moment that everyone on this planet has what they need that everyone is happy, that everyone has abundance, freedom, and peace. Feel the true activity of God and come forth in this planet to harmonize our four lower bodies and all the forces of nature, and feel the reality of the victory of this planet and all life within it. Thank you, beloved God of God, and let us seal this visualization and decrease for opulence with the great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the Master knows and said. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out and make seal the door where human creation dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, dear hearts, just take your water and let us finish the call for the Elixir of Life. Beloved, I am presence, Saint Germain, Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, Lords of the Elements, and Powers of Light. Please charge this mineral water with the blessings from the Ascended Master's octave of light. And put here all the substances you need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. We are so thankful. By the light of God that never fails, I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So visualize Him. this water like fire, liquid, golden, light, charged with whatever you need, especially today, God's opulence. And let us drink it together. Thank you. Great I am presence and great ones in the light. And now just place your attention on your hearts, feeling your heartbeat, God pulsing, and bring life to your body. Just feel it. Pour your love upon this inner Christ presence. Pour your love upon all ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, cosmic beings of light, and all who have assisted us in our cause. Pour your love upon all life within this planet and Earth itself, and they may this mantle of love seal everything and everyone, blessing all life on this planet. May this love alone rule us all today and forever. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God the Almighty, fulfill now this call I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty I am presence, ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, our higher mental bodies and cosmic beings of light, we sincerely send you our love and gratitude for all the blessings received and for all those yet to come. Feel that. Take our decrees and multiply them thousands of times more each day and hour. Make them ever increasing in their power until we have the momentum of light necessary to have them visibly manifested in our hands and use it for our blessings and the blessings of mankind and our life on earth. What we have called during our session for ourselves, we also call for all human beings, until only love, wisdom, and power of God lift us up in the eternal picture of ascension. We are eternally grateful. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill now this call I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. We feel it is true. So feel it. We accept it as true. Accept it. And we manifest it, we manifest it, we manifest it right now. By the power of 1,000 suns and the light of God that never fails. I command, I demand, and it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, dear hearts, just send your love and gratitude to the Royal Teton Retreat, the brotherhood there, and especially today to our beloved God of gold. Just send your love. Your love is really magical. say thank you, thank you, thank you, and help me, please, great ones in the light, to do whatever I needed to do to manifest God's opulence in my life. And I am, it's done, and it's sustained. And if you wish their help, they help you. Be sure of that. And now, just feel the reality again of your electronic circle of protection, your beloved I am presence. Feel your oneness with this great presence, your source, and trust that there is only this power, intelligence, acting here, there, and everywhere, and nothing and nobody can interfere with that. Trust your presence, acknowledge it, and love it. And in this love, let us make the closing blessing together. Beloved, mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere. We love, bless, and thank you forever, forever and beyond. For I am in you, and you are in me, and we are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And dear hearts, thank you so much. I am a little pink because of the energy, but feeling so good, and I hope you do too. And I would like to say thank you for being here with me, for calling forth God's blessings for all of us and the world. And next Friday, we are going to start our work of understanding and healing our aura. So I don't know if I can put together the physical and etheric body in one service. If I do it, so you be the both, or otherwise we are going to talk about the physical and then about the etheric, the emotion and the mental, and then after about the higher mental body and causal body. But let's see, I go to write it and see if I can make the information a little compressed, or I needed to extend it in more sessions. I go to ask the boss. You know, the boss is always behind me and working to me, and I am so grateful. And what the boss tells me to do, I do. And so let's do it next Friday to understand what we are, to understand what we are. It's so important that. So if you understand ourselves, yes, we can change whatever we want to have the results that we expect in our lives. So let's do it next Friday in vlog 14. This is starting steps of understanding and healing our aura. We are going to have some words to understand, and also some decrees or visualization. I don't know how to do it in this moment. I need to go in the source and have the orientation for that. So you'll be a surprise and also for me. And I wish you a blessed weekend and a lovely week. And stay good, stay in the light, and please take the reins of your life in your hands. Say no to human creation and hold yourselves in the harmony of God. Always bless Him and bless Him and bless Him. And the more you bless, greater you be the blessings in your life. That is a really true love and in favor. I tell you that. So I love you. I bless you. And I see you next week. Ciao.